Hello and welcome to the first Rock Climber Life video. I am your host, Jif Zaffred. Today we're doing a gear review. When I trad climb, I almost always extend all my gear. And when I extend my gear, I use this setup. I assembled this from 3 different pieces. I didn't like all of the pre-assembled trad draws that were out there, so I assembled this. This trad draw consists of actually all Black Diamond components. The first component, the top carabiner, is what you clip into the gear that you place into the rock. This is a Positron straight gate carabiner. I like the Positron carabiner because it has this key lock here, so it doesn't snag on any sling or wire from your stopper. So it's very easy to remove and place. So this is my top carabiner of choice for going into the gear when you place into the rock. The sling that I like is a Black Diamond Dynex sling. This is a 24-inch shoulder length sling, and it's 10 millimeters thick. I actually really like this thickness of sling. If you compare it to a nylon runner, it's a good bit thinner than a nylon runner. So that's easy it's much lighter, it's easier to deal with, it doesn't get tangled up, and it just carries much better than something thick like a nylon runner. However, Mammut makes an 8 millimeter Dyneema sling, and it's actually, I think, way too thin. And you might think, 2 millimeters, it's not that much of a difference, but when you're talking about a 20% difference, those things look like shoestrings. So I feel much more comfortable using a 10 millimeter runner such as this. The bottom carabiner that I clip into the rope is this Black Diamond hot wire carabiner. And when I clip into the rope, I prefer a wire gate because I think that it's much easier to clip the rope with. If you had a gate like this, the rope tends to roll, and it's hard to make the clip, where a wire gate configuration, it kind of sits on there straight and you can easily press the rope through and it will clip much easier. I prefer the hot wire because it's a larger size, and I wanted something I could really get my hand around, and it's not too small. When compared to something like the Black Diamond Neutrino, this is too small for my taste. I actually use these to rack cams, but as far as using it as a draw, as a quick draw, I don't really care for that. You can see that it's a good bit smaller than the hot wire. So this one kind of gets lost in my hand, and I have a hard time working it and dealing with it on the rock. So I much prefer the hot wire. So as an extra tip to how to carry these on your harness, I do not like to just sling these over my shoulder. I think this is a very awkward way and a difficult way you're holding onto the rock and you have to take this off through your shoulder, and then this thing's dangling all around. What I prefer to do is triple it, and the proper way to triple it is like this. You get the bar tack up near one of the sides, either the top or bottom carabiner, doesn't matter. Okay, and then you pull it tight. Then you take one of the carabiners and run it through the middle of the other. Take that carabiner that you just ran through the middle of the other and clip it to both strands of the sling. And that's the proper way to triple a trad draw. Now, the way this works is when you take this off your harness and you clip it into the piece that's in the rock. Then you take this bottom biner, you take it off, and you clip it to one strand. And when you pull it, it falls straight and it's not tangled up. So one more time, take one carabiner, run it through the middle of the other, and take that one and clip it to the 2 strands. Of course, now I fumble it. Alright, there we go. So, that'll do it. As far as prices, this positron straight gate is $650. This hot wire wire gate beaner is $750, and the sling 24-inch or 60 centimeters is $875. The Mammut sling I talked about previously that I think is too thin is $950. So it's actually a little bit more expensive than the Black Diamond. So that'll do it. Thanks for watching the first Rock Climber Life video. You can learn more at the blog rockclimberlife.com. Thanks for watching.